Now before we dive in, if you find my videos useful, make sure to click that subscribe button and also make sure to click that bell icon on the side to get notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, make sure to follow me on all at SAKITECH Online, also for the latest updates. Alright, let's dive in. Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video I'm going to share 10 hidden features on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus that you're going to love discovering. So let's dive in and get started right away. By the way, real quick, if you're wondering what case I'm using for my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, this one right over here, I'll drop a link down below. People have been asking me about this case. This is an official Samsung rugged protective case, precision cutouts, and also a beautiful kickstand right over here to watch stuff just like that. All right, link to this case is down below if you are interested. Let's move on. Now, the very first thing I do want to show you guys has to do with your actual keyboard, because it's something we use all the time. So let me just launch something over here. Let me just launch the Chrome browser. And then basically when you tap over here, the keyboard is going to pop up. And when the keyboard pops up, on the top, you do have a strip over here atop the actual keyboard, the keys. And you have a button here that says T. You can tap on this and it changes your options, okay? Now you want to tap this until you see the settings option for the actual keyboard. So you want to tap on that keyboard options, and the very first thing I do want you guys to see is go into the style and layout option. When you tap on this one, you're able to fully customize your keyboard as you please. Now the very first thing that I did was I like to use the dark theme for my actual keyboard at all times. So you can actually switch between light and dark as you please. So let me just keep it light for now, just for this video. So that's great. You got these two options right over here. The other thing that I do have is the high contrast keyboard. When you enable this, when you go inside, you do have the option to pick between 4 different color combinations. And this is going to be a high contrast keyboard for people looking for high contrast, or honestly just people looking for something a little bit cooler than the stock keyboard. So you can disable this as you please. Now the other thing, the next hidden feature is also right here in the main settings. There's a lot of other things to do here, but I want to talk about the pen detection feature. So obviously you have the S Pen with your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. If you enable the pen detection feature, what happens is when you go to type anything anywhere, as long as you have a typing field, you are able to actually handwrite instead of using the keyboard. So for example, you can launch your Chrome browser, okay? And when you bring your S Pen and tap over here, you're not going to see the actual keyboard pop up. You're actually going to see the writing field, the handwriting field designed for the S Pen. So I can write anything that I want over here. I can go www dot, okay, it's going to convert that to handwriting. Then I can say Google in my nasty handwriting .com. And as you can see, that actually accurately translates what I just wrote in nasty handwriting to actual typed text, okay? So this feature becomes available when you enable that option. If you want to go back to keyboard, you can just tap this one right here, boom, boom, boom. You can just type in normally, okay? Same thing happens when you go over here to your text messages. So if I go in here, and as long as it knows that I have the S Pen in my hand and I tap over here with the S Pen, it's going to allow me to actually write the message, okay? So that's great. Let me just type that in a very bad handwriting. Look at how good the translation is. It types it exactly what I put there, okay? Which was great, okay? So let's move on to the next tactic. The next thing has to do with your camera. So when you launch the camera, in the middle you do have a shutter button. Now sometimes it's not very convenient to have this button right over here. It might be hard to reach based on how you're holding your camera. So all you want to do is you want to grab this. You can put it anywhere on the screen that you want and take a photo. Boom, boom, all right? So you can have this over here in the corner, on this corner, wherever you want. When you're done, you just grab it and put it back where it belongs, and you're good to go. Let's move on to the next tactic. All right, next I want to talk about how to set up a video wallpaper on your lock screen. So you can set any video that you've taken as a wallpaper on your lock screen. So basically, let me go to my gallery, and over here I have a beautiful video, a nature video that I took myself. If I play the video, you can see it's gorgeous. Now, what you want to do is simply choose the video you want to set as a wallpaper, tap on the 3 dots on the corner, and tap on Set as Wallpaper. You can pick a 15-second clip of the entire video to set as a wallpaper. You can click edit over here under the preview screen and pick the portion you want to set as a wallpaper. Could be a photo of nature, a video of nature, a video of your baby, whatever. Then you click done. It saves the video, that little portion that you want. And then once everything is set up, you tap on set as wallpaper, okay? And then when you go to your lock screen, now you've got a gorgeous video wallpaper that you took yourself. That's beautiful. That could be anything you want, your pet, your child, your car, a walk in the nature, whatever. All right, let's move on. Now the next tactic has to do with notifications. So as you know, we don't have an LED notification on these smartphones, but there is a way to enable a different kind of notification. So what you want to do is you want to go to the settings, then you want to go into accessibility features right over here at the bottom. You tap on it, and from here go into advanced settings. All right, and at the bottom we have the flash notification option. Now when you tap on this one, it actually gives you two options. Now first one, a lot of people know about this already. Your flash in the back actually flashes when you get a text or whatever, but the other one is the screen flash option. The entire screen flashes when you get a text message or a call or any other notification. So I'm going to send myself a text message from my other phone, so I'm just going to say hi, and as you can see, the screen is actually going to flash. The screen just flashed up, which was great. You also get all the other notifications, but the screen flash option is there as well. Let me just kill that one and disable that for now. Okay, so just one more thing that you guys can use if you want. The other option also is right here. Because we don't have an LED notification, you do have the option to get the notification reminders. So instead of the LED blinking to let you know that you're getting a notification, you just enable notification reminders. So you enable this, you go inside, and then you pick how you want them to actually work. So vibrate when sound plays, you can do that as well if you want, enable vibration, and then remind me every whatever minute, every 5 minutes for the selected applications or for missed calls and messages. So you can do this for any application that you want. You can fully customize it. So if you had it on right over here, let's say you got a message but you missed it, the notification was missed because there's no LED blinking, you come back and after 5 minutes, it's going to play the sound again and vibrate the phone again, so you know that you have a notification in fact pending. All right, so that's another option that we have. Let's move on and talk about more hidden tactics. The next thing I want to talk about has to do with precision cutting, copying, and pasting. So let me go to the web browser here, and I am going to type something incorrectly. And again, this is just an example, so don't take this literally. I'm just using this as an example. But you can use this option to modify other things that are more complicated. So again, tap on this button, make sure the menu strip comes up, then tap on the 3 dots on the side and go for the text editing function. Here you basically have a complete controller. You can move exactly where you want, okay? You can X exactly what you want, and also you can select precisely what you need. So if I tap on the select button, it starts the selection process. I can select those 2 dots or those 3 O's, and I can delete them, as you can see. So that's precision, copy, and paste. Again, if you tap on this one, I can go like this, all right? And I can cut that portion, come back here, and paste it right there, okay? All right, so that was precision, cut, copy, paste, and select, okay? Now, the S Pen obviously makes these things easy, but I want you guys to know all the available options out there. Let's move on to the next tactic. Now over here, when you press and hold this button, if you have it configured properly, it brings up this menu. Or if you pull this down and press on the power button, it brings up the power off menu. Now there's one extra thing you can add to this menu if you wanted to. What you want to do is you want to go to the settings, you want to go into the actual lock screen, and then from here you want to go into secure lock settings. It's going to ask you to put in your PIN number. You do that. At the bottom, you have the show lockdown option. When you enable this, and if you press on that button again, now you have the lockdown mode. Now, what the lockdown mode allows you to do is when you turn off the phone using the lockdown mode, right over here, okay, what's going to happen is it's going to turn off the screen. It's going to turn off the screen, but you're not going to be able to use biometric options to actually log back in or anything else. You have to put your actual PIN number. This is great for extra security, so even when you're sleeping, somebody can't just grab your hand and put it up there to unlock the phone, okay? So you want to enable the lockdown mode right over here, and maybe do the lockdown mode before you go to sleep, all right? So that only allows anybody to log in with the PIN number, no workaround. Now let's move on and talk about the actual phone. So I'm going to go to the settings on the top in my dialer, tap on settings, and what you can do is you can enable call pop-up. Okay, now without a call pop-up, let me show you what happens. I'm going to call myself right now, okay, and I'm going to accept the call. There we have it. When I click answer, it is going to expand and fill the whole screen, okay? Now what if you don't want that? What if you just want the call to remain on the top? That's when you enable call pop-up, all right? Again, go to these settings, go to settings, boom, call pop-up. Now if I go into any application and somebody gives me a call, watch what happens. So let's say I'm doing something over here, reading the news or whatever, and I get a call. I'm going to accept the call to take it for a second. But as you can see, the call stays on the actual top, okay? And if you want, you can expand it, but it will stay right there. I did end the call. But you have that option, all right? Let's move on and talk about the next tactic. Now, the next thing I want to talk about has to do with the soft key edge functionality. When I pull this in, I have this option. People have been asking me how I got it over here. Amazing, because you can take a screen capture. You can use the recents button right from here if you wanted to. You can also lock the screen without pressing the button. Okay, double tap, boom, boom, go right in. But you can do it right from here if you want to. And of course, you can take a screenshot, which is very convenient to have. So basically, all you want to do is you want to go to your settings. You want to go into display. You want to go into the actual edge screen. Tap on edge panels, tap on the top over here, and go to the Galaxy Store and search for soft key edge. You'll most likely see it on the third column over here. So you just tap and install that. That's it. You tap on it and you install it, all right? Once you do that, you go back into those edge settings I just showed you guys, display, edge screen, edge panels, soft key edge, make sure it's enabled. And soft key edge is amazing because you can take a screen capture, you can use the recents button right from here if you wanted to. You can also lock the screen without pressing the button, okay, double tap, boom, boom, go right in. But you can do it right from here if you wanna, and of course you can take a screenshot, which is very convenient to have. And there was a last tip that I want to share with you guys in this video. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you do have other access to other hidden features, drop them down below, all right? All right, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH Online to get the latest updates as well. All right, have a fantastic day.